It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something. Everything and everyone may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and so far your students have all avoided damnation, eternal suffering. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
Hey, I'm Cole. Hope you're doing alright.
Keep a lookout for the girl. We have to stop her.
Pretty sure she'll be back real soon.
I want to go this way.
This may sound crazy, but what if saving our doubles from execution is how we save ourselves?
I was only hunted after my double was killed.
Is anything here not falling apart?
Historical restoration warning: dangerous, unstable structures, site unsafe. Couple of days off work, so time's a bit wonky anyway. Yeah, I get it. I understand. It's oh, we got a postcard. Demon at the door. Okay. This is believed to be the resting place of Mary Milton. Mary is the source of many accusations
about how or why she died
against alleged witches. Pastor Carver took her under his wing, where he instructed and prayed with her before she incriminated several townspeople. Because of her controversial role in witch trials, many of the townspeople turned their faces against her. Her remains were buried at the edge of town. You know, that whole Carver thing, it's starting to feel a little bit sus. It's time to flag this as educational. Distro's bringing out is fact. Intrigued to see what you've got tonight.
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow. Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If If the court will listen, I will speak.
I'll read out the fact in a moment. Just let the cutscene take place.
I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're gonna say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
I think
Putting it
the
all
priest-
on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off. We gotta stop the kid. No other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
Bad move there, man. Standing up for the kid is probably gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No. We never even saw her.
Fuck.
Daily fun fact number 5. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig due to the nature of the animal gets kind of depressed when it's on its own. Aww.
We met up with Andrew's double, Abraham.
And Perry is
He
a
was
lot happier
thinking
since we
about
got Inky.
testifying against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
That was a smart move.
Are you fucking kidding me? We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds
How you
of
doing?
years ago.
Not great.
Demons from the past?
Don't know how much more of this shit I can take. One thing I didn't see coming,
Well,
I
the
feel
only
like one of the
explanation
team.
I have makes no sense.
I'm good with that.
None at all.
Never happens to me.
Yeah, I hear that. Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
Playful.
We could have used one of those, what do you call it? A paladin. A holy warrior.
Holy shit. I never had you down as a game geek.
There's a lot more about me you don't know. I'm full of surprises. You'll see.
We need to get moving.
Taylor! Daniel!
Damn it, Daniel.
Taylor? Where are you? Taylor! Taylor! That you? Hold on to me. Whatever happens, do not let go.
Leave me! Get out of here with the others!
Ooh. We had 2 guinea pigs, they lived for 9 years and died within 3 days of each other. Aww.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
Ooh. Damn those quick time events. No, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
What happened back there with that thing?
Let's be hopeful.
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
I really hope you're right.
Only a matter of time before they come after us again.
That's a pretty negative outlook you got there.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is. A liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory. Another theory was setting fire to a doll would get rid of Mary. And how did that work out?
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot deal. We get it wrong, and there's no replay. It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on, let's take a look.
I mean, technically, yes, it is game over for you. Maybe not for me. Get out the way, I'm trying to look at the card, idiot. Oh wow. Pressed into silence. Okay. Mayor hails land deal. Fear protests will surely escalate as closure looms. So I'm assuming this is the factory that was closed? Vote Carver for Mayor 6666 for our future prosperity, Samuel Carver. Yeah, maybe the sus about the Reverend is on point. Especially going with one of the documents we found. Sorry, the flashbacks we saw.
Check this out.
Hey! They're coming. You can't keep running. I'll make sure they'll find you.
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
He's not taking that bullet that went nowhere near him.
No one's
very
been here
well,
for
is
a
he?
long time now.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this, the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
'Tis only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
So
If I may
Joseph is
speak
sentenced to
briefly,
death now
Judge
as well.
Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
I've just
What
seen that
am I to
Andrew
do?
reminds me of someone, but I can't remember
Some
who.
would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
He'll come back to you.
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary is just a kid.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Well, that wasn't the outcome I wanted.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit!
So what happens now?
I'm not sure I did the right thing. I guess at least we know we can influence the outcome. That's gotta be good, right?
What do you think? Is he right about this?
It went down just like he said. What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back.
Life as a kid in the 70s. Everything was ahead of me. There's gotta be another exit. Maybe on the ground floor?
Well, let's do some exploring first. We don't want any of this. In memory of James Clark, sadly missed by his many friends and colleagues. I think that's the father who burned at the beginning. I'm in league with Daniel on this, what the fuck. Sis my ass. Well, yeah. Mr. Vincent Barnes. Dear Mr. Barnes, following our recent disciplinary meeting, I'm writing regarding your attendance and behaviour. Management have made every effort to accommodate your difficult circumstances and recent injury by accepting your reoccurring absences. However, continued warnings regarding attendance, lateness and intoxication have prompted us to issue a formal written warning. Further repetition of this behaviour or other misconduct within the next 12 months will result in dismissal. Ravenden expects our employees to be enthusiastic, punctual and sober. You must acknowledge receipt of this letter. Please sign and return it to the foreman's office within 7 days. It's unreadable. So Vincent must be involved. Vincent's obviously Vince, who's the guy who we keep seeing. Hey, they all look familiar, right?
Get over here. You gotta see this. This is too fucking weird. This is too much. Way too fucking much. First, a load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare. You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this.
From this town? From this place? Localized entirely within this factory?
What you said about all this being a nightmare.
I don't want to see Vince. He's the worst of the McMahons.
You mean that?
If it's my nightmare, why are you guys all in it?
Nice.
Any of us could say the same thing.
Can I get in her? No? Okay.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on. So wait. Who are those people in the photograph?
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like, that really is us in that photo.
But they're around the same age as us, as far as I can tell.
It's the judge, I believe. Samuel Notchett, Lewiston, 1963. Having read Captain Bond's letter attesting to the affair within Little Hope and hearing the petitions of the townsmen, I write to express my signal concernment. Pastor Carver's teaching strayed from the true doctrine and piety. His mind wandered from the fellowship of saints and surrendered into sin over many years. Please attend to his past behaviours, which infect and corrupt the town. I ask a commission to be appointed to examine such affairs of last year, including the matter of the girl. Thy servant, Thos Wyman, Judge. So whilst playing R6S, Rainbow Six Siege, I'd imagine, ranked a guy named Shadow Wolf. Team killed the entire team and got permabanned for his 5th warning. Well, I've never played it, so it ain't me. He's a phony. Little Hope factory to close. Hundreds of layoffs will gut the town. Nearly 600 jobs are set to be lost in Little Hope when the Ravensdale textiles factory closes its gates at their Harvard Road site in September. Layoffs will include workers at the main factory and ancillary businesses across the town. Decision was announced on Tuesday by Hazel Carver, a director in the family business that's been the primary employer in the town for over 160 years. With great sadness, we've made this decision. We consider the workers at the factory to be part of our extended family and know how much Ravenden means to them, but we can no longer continue to run the business. Unreadable. Dialogue with the Carver family, said McCarthy. But while the daughters have been receptive to the union's ideas for saving the factory, Mayor Carver has rejected them at every turn. He went on, we want a partnership with the family to save the business and our livelihoods, but it seems as though the mayor if the mayor does not accept partners. Another union worker who does not want to be identified expressed this bitter opinion. This is all about land. The Carvers have owned the town for generations. If they can't profit from the land, they'll shut it all down. As the main source of income for the majority of the town's families, many are worried at what the future will bring. The factory closing will gut the town, one factory worker told the Herald, adding, we... ... Ferrymen, bus drivers wanted, full training given, uniform provided. Apply to Prime Transit, 12 Eden Street, Northbridge, Massachusetts. Interesting, huh? And yet we can't find. How is that unreadable? It literally says at a loss. It's the game.
Okay. So what's your theory, smart guy?
Who are you talking to? Me?
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
Tan and Vince. So it's obviously Tanya, and Vince is the guy from the beginning who was with Tanya in the car. And obviously Tanya passed away because she died trying to escape the fire.
You hear that? Right below us.
We need to find a way out of here, now.
Yeah, well, I'd love to do that, but, you know. Stuff to read. Tragic fire caused by child's toy. The cause of the horrific fire at Little Hope family residence at the weekend may have been a child's toy. Lieutenant David Farr of the Little Hope Volunteer Fire Department told the Herald that the gas range in the kitchen had been left on, and a child's doll was set down near it. He believes the doll caught fire and fell off the range, setting the kitchen ablaze. The fire resulted in 5 deaths amongst the family. The Clark family. One survivor, Anthony Clark, 18, has been questioned by the police after being arrested on suspicion of causing the fire. However, the fire investigation is now thought to exonerate the young man, who will be released today. The family's minister, Reverend Leonard Carson of St. David's Episcopal Church, said the fire was a tragedy. It's terrible for a family to be decimated. They've been going through a difficult time recently, as many families do, but they were a good, hard-working and loving family, and I was helping them with their troubles. It's a tragedy that it should end like this. No date has been arranged for the funeral. Both fire department and mayor's office praised the swift action of police officers who arrived first on the scene and were able to prevent the blaze claiming its 6th victim. Officer Reynolds and Hoffman's quick thinking prevented another death, said the mayor, who recommended the men for a commendation. Marine Veteran Union 3rd Recon Force Vietnam in the Veterans Hall in Massachusetts. So he survived then when he ran back in. That's why there are 5 graves. And not 6.
That's heavy. Andrew, get your ass over here and help me out.
What's up?
You take that side, I'll take this side. We push together, right? Good. Now, push! Whoa! Oh, shit! Ah!
Uh-oh.
Daniel? You okay?
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, that's a shame. It was that missed quick time event. I went to hit it, but it just kind of went too far to the right.
It's over. He's gone.
That's annoying. It went too far to the right, and I got there, but didn't hit it in time. Shit. Sorry, guys. I don't like losing characters.
That thing looks to have gone, but it could come back any time. We have to keep moving.
Fuck. Oh well. I've got to try and get everyone else back, so that's it. No, it's not to apologise for. It was a shit use of a quick time event from me. I've been on it all game. I missed one. I hate how I missed one and it killed him instantly. Because I didn't play him arrogantly, I think it killed him. Very unforgiving. Alright. I'm not sure if you know, but when the warning comes up to tell you there's about to be a QTE target, the target will be on the screen where the warning was. I actually didn't know that.
Nice. We'll try to forget I just saw this.
Mr. Clark leaving the Little Hope Police Department yesterday. A line has been drawn under the tragic case of the Clark House fire. Onlookers watched as Anthony Clark, the only survivor of the blaze, was released from police Thursday afternoon. One onlooker said, "That poor boy, he must be going through hell right now." The Herald approached Mr. Clark for a comment, but he was not. Hang on a sec. He is not. No. Yeah. Blamed Clark, who was found with a box of matches in his hands at the scene for causing the fire. When Clark left the Little Hope Police Department, passers-by were heard to burn in hell. Yeah, the QT was just... I went to go for it and just fucked it up.
You see that?
It happens.
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
Get away!
You give me that! Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand.
More stones! The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Hope rests in your hands.
Oof. Yeah, it depends which one you fail. Sometimes there could be 2 to 3 and fail doesn't necessarily mean it's death. Yeah, if it's a critical one like that one was, yeah, you've got no chance. And yeah, the jump scares keep you in check.
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
Time for what?
John!
What are you doing?
Oh,
I can't get away from
let's
this
hope I don't
thing.
mess this one up.
I'm not letting what happened to Daniel happen to me!
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
John, please hurry!
Achievement? Oh, Angela's safe. Okay.
Come on, you fucking ready!
Sledgehammer.
Angela!
Oh, this is a lot.
How's that feel, fucker?
It is harder on single player. Very hard. Nice. We gotta fly.
Get in here!
We gotta go! Like now!
This thing is only interested in me! Get out of here! Go! I'll hold it back!
You can get away! Escape! I did! You don't have to do this!
This is stupid! Get out of there! Is it gone?
Don't look
I
out
don't
there.
see it anymore.
Where in God's name are we now?
Place looks like it burned down.
It looks very familiar.
Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
It looks very familiar. Something here isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
So, heads up. First time Hi. Heads up, the first time I did this... I don't care where she's going. Let me do what I want to do. Yeah, the first time I did this, the game crashed. So, let's hope it doesn't happen.
They don't notice me at all. They don't care.
Okay. Evil child's drawing. Not much out there. Have you broken game? No, there we go. He only wants a hug. I don't want to go upstairs just yet. Grandfather clock. Okay, we're back in here. It's not really where I want it to be. But I get a feeling there is a lot to look at. And that is a little prelude to the next game, I believe. A little nod to the next game, not necessarily a prelude. That's not the word I'm looking for, but still. That tire looks familiar as well. Yeah, House of Ashes. You'll see the trailer at the end. Oh. Hi. A Modern Guide to Successful Parenting by Dr. Andreas Vogel. Unless you get the other end. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe if we had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
Parents unhappy with their own upbringing can overcompensate. They might not want their children to feel the same as they do about their own parents, and they yearn to be friends with their offspring. So parents accept theories that encourage love and solution as the solution to conflict. This leads to the belief that if their child misbehaves, they should not be angry or punish them, but instead indulge in ever greater displays of love. Spoiling a child in this way has grave consequences. Children become demanding and disagreeable. Parents suppress anger at their child's behaviour, but cannot keep a lid on their frustration until they explode. Frightening and confusing the children. The parents feel guilty and a loss of what to do, feeding a new cycle of misbehaviour. The problem lies with the parents trying to be patient when patience is exhausted and the child needs correction. They are indecisive or irresolute when firmness is required. If no one corrects him, the child will only escalate his behaviour until his provocations become so serious that his parents snap. An eruption restores peace temporarily, but there is a danger in the aftermath. Parents who feel guilty at losing their temper forget to give their child time to enjoy his punishment. Instead, they attempt to undo the correction by easing penalties. Discipline requires consistency. Both parents must hold the line against a rebellious child and punishments followed through. Should one parent relax the discipline because of laziness or guilt, they leave an opening for the naughty child to exploit. Setting limits. Parents must set limits, and indeed, a child prefers his parents to be firm, provided they are also fair. This is essential training in getting on with other people. Without it, the child believes the world will conform to their demands and tantrums. Such spoiled children are often shocked by the real world and cannot cope in an environment which doesn't indulge their whims. They face becoming unpopular and learning the hard way how to socialise with others. Hey. Shout out to the parenting advice. Yeah, I kinda get it this time, don't worry. Hopefully we can get past it. James and Anne, 4th of November 1948.
You're gonna want to see this.
Angela and I were married.
This makes less and less sense.
I think there's only one place to go. I am actually also trying to move the character with one hand because I'm just drinking some water. There we go. Letter from Reverend Carson. Dear Anne, thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and reassure you that your daughter's rebellious behaviour is not unusual. I've helped parents with similar issues and would be happy to help with Megan's moral guidance. Hebrews 12:11 says that all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. Please see me after the service on Sunday so we can arrange time for some personal instruction. Reverend Carson, the evil fuck dick. I've tried to find the stairs. There we go. Hey Five, how you doing?
What was that?
Gotta be the girl. Let's go find her.
How ominous.
She's in here.
What the hell?
Stay here.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will ya?
Andrew, what's going on?
Hey.
Was about to confess all to the church.
Hey.
No, wait.
You protect me. You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No
Distro,
way.
you got it in one.
I assure all gathered here today that our
Prep them
town
for
will
Phasma.
be free of the devil's
Good.
grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched.
This music's getting very ominous.
Not so! Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the
Wait.
devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. I seek your counsel. We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one.
We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary.
I like the word
Reverend
ominous.
Carver
Ominous
is the one
best way for
urging
it.
us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
You're messing this up. Carver isn't the one you should be calling out.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the line? I fear the Reverend and what he's capable of. You have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself. I know what must be done here.
Go up to him and give him a swift kick in the balls. That'll get him down.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you. How can a man of God conduct himself in such a way?
There is your villain.
Mary, your suffering is at an end. You are free to leave.
Fool! Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing. The devil's daughter has deceived you all. Not me. I see her. I see her! Satan's whore! You will pay heavily for your crimes.
She's only about 12, right?
I was one of the first to fall under your spell. Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
I have not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me. I shall remember you all my days.
But I didn't save you.
Dun, dun, dun.
You did it. It worked.
It did?
100% you made the right call.
You were saying
that
I
jerk
wasn't.
of a priest was the real bad guy.
You
Sure,
flip-flopped.
I mean, I should feel great. But I don't. I feel nothing.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
I mean, she's single now. You know, she's flirting with everyone else.
You look pleased. What just happened?
We're all done here.
She randomly started crying? Okay.
Hey! I'm talking to you. Hey! You should have stayed away. Never come back here. I'll never forget or forgive you for what you did.
I don't want any trouble, okay? We're going. And we're not coming back.
The only place you should be heading is hell, you goddamn murdering son of a bitch. That's him!
What?
Look out. That son of a bitch has a gun.
What the hell is this about?
You seem a little confused.
No, please. Wait. You don't understand.
Hi, bus driver.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
I'll let you see this and I'll give my thoughts.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here. Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head.
It went nowhere near.
You motherfucker, you! You take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
Get away from here! Go! You're in real danger!
I know. From you!
You'll regret it big time if you don't leave right now!
Get out here and face me like a man, you chicken shit! Hey! They're coming.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in. It's okay. I'm gonna be just fine.
So that is it. That is Little Hope. Let's let the curator wrap it up for me.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. Impressive. Almost survived intact. Almost. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
I'll try and explain it as much as I can, Distro. Or my interpretation.
Till we meet again. Maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian deserts, or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
It's inevitable. No, I don't want to be DMCA'd. Don't listen to it. Let me skip. Don't listen to it. It's evil. Don't.
I am death, none can excel. I hold the key to heaven or hell.
Oh, do you know what?
Oh,
I'll save you from it until I can skip it. You can't skip until our death is over. Okay, well, so I don't get like DMCA'd. I probably already have by now, but it doesn't matter. So my interpretation basically of it is, so at the beginning there was heaven and hell. No, at the beginning there was the bus accident, which led to him getting a pretty mighty fine cut in his head and a concussion. He is obviously the survivor from the fire that we saw at the beginning of the game, and has a lot of PTSD, I guess, over it, because he's lost his entire family. So the knock on the head has jarred him somewhat, and he's getting memories of all the people, because he's ended up going back into the town where the fire was. So his guilt has overridden him. He's starting to see basically apparitions of his family members just as other people, and he's convinced himself kind of he's the younger version of himself in a way. And I think the demons that are haunting them, if you noticed with the way that the witches all died, or the way that the people were executed, it was done in a way that they all died in the same way that the people in the fire died. For example, the mother died by suffocating, and the witch who looked like her died from drowning. The sister died by hanging, and the one who looked like her died because she was hung to death. There is actually a twist where there's a certain way that you can change that. Won't spoil anything in case you want to play it yourself and make your own decisions. So he's seeing these demons basically as a way of the witches that died, because they all died the same way his family members did. So it's like almost like his guilt is coming back to haunt him, and he's trying to save these members who represent his family. And he did for the most part until, I killed one of them. So it is his head, him coming to terms. We were playing as the bus driver the entire time, essentially. Yeah. So that's why it was like the hints were find the bus driver. You can, because he was the bus driver. I'm just gonna go because the songs stop now. So this is the trailer for the next one.
You believe in God?
Absolutely not.
We'll start believing. We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
So yeah, that is House of Ashes. Ashes that will be coming out next year. House of Ashes, I like that. So yeah, essentially this is him trying to get over his guilt because his family died, and he was pretty helpless in trying to save them all because he couldn't. So yeah, this was him going back to the town, basically having a bit of a breakdown based on it. And yeah, if there's anything else I've missed, it must have been difficult for him to go back there. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. So yeah, that's the big twist. You're playing as the person in the beginning. But I do recommend going and playing it. if even though you've seen it, I have seen the ending where you can save everyone, and the ending is different. So I recommend going and do it. It's very deep. It's very deep. Kind of like Man of Medan in a way. It's a bit deep, but yeah, I recommend pick it. You know, if it's ever on Game Pass, play it, pick it up. My theory was multiple personalities. Yeah, it's there's 10 different endings. Yeah, I've only seen 2 because this is my second playthrough. But yeah, because I always do a little bit of a wrap up here. So if I am going to give Little Hope a rating based upon its atmosphere, its jump scares, which there were multiple, distro will account to that, and if I was going to go on gameplay, they've made so many additions that kind of worked since Man of Medan. The heartbeat skips were a lot crisper. The QuickTime event little warnings were very good as well. And the story was good. I think it's better than Man of Medan. I can't remember what I gave Man of Medan. But I'll give Little Hope a 9. Because I like Little Hope. I genuinely can't remember what I gave Man of Medan. If Little Hope is a 9, Man of Medan is an 8. So let's go with that. Yeah. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments if you're on YouTube, or in the chat if you're on Twitch. I kind of got away when the curator said find the bus driver and the way the past people died. I prefer it to Man of Medan. It seems largely fair for the QuickTime event. I'd also give it a 9. I do want to play it. Well, yeah, you can. I was lucky enough to get the collector's edition, which came with its own little poppet. From 1 to Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends out now on the App Store. I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, so don't be like cursing me for that. So yes, for those who are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you do like what you've seen in the Little Hope playthrough, then you will potentially like our next game, which is going to be Murdered Soul Suspect, a game from Square Enix, and was released originally for the Xbox 360, I think, just before the Xbox One came out. So I do have it, and I haven't played it for a long time, so there's going to be some stuff that I've not played. I'm going to forget it. So, and it's a Square Enix game, so yeah, that'll be it should be good. It should be fun. It's a detective game, so it's got horror elements to it, and you'll see. I won't give away too much. But yeah, if you do like what you've seen, come and follow on twitch.tv/ShadowWolfLP. Pop a like, pop a subscribe, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to keep a tabs on what's going on, you can follow the Twitter account. It's at ShadowWolfLP1 on Twitter. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. See you later, guys.